Now we will study the replication of the bacteriophages. For the replication of the bacteriophages, we will take the example of the T phage, because the bacteriophages are also called as T phage sometimes. So just for the review, that bacteriophages are those viruses which are going to cause the disease or infecting the bacteria, and they need the bacterial cell for their replication. So because we are using them for different therapeutic uses and for some other applications, therefore their replication will cause very important role. The lying behind the replication we have already seen, just maybe it is started from the attachment and then penetration of the nucleic acid inside the bacterial cell, uncoating, the nucleic acid will be uncoated, and then biosynthesis, it will use the host machinery to biosynthesize itself, the nucleic acid, the phage virus, and then it will be released from the bacteriophages. Here it will be divided into two parts. Maybe it will become the part of the virus and part of the bacteria, part of the host cell, or it may release from the host cell. We will take all those steps one by one. First of all is the attachment. As we already know that for any virus who need to attach with the host cell, maybe it is sometimes it is enveloped virus, sometimes it is not enveloped virus. If the enveloped virus, they have some spikes, similarly they need some special kind of receptors. These receptors are very specific receptors, and these receptors will be specific for that kind of the virus, which are just specific for the special kind of the virus. In this case, for the T phages, we have the teichoic acid, which are acting as the attachment receptors, maybe the lipids or proteins and flagella on specific bacterial host cells. These things are act as special receptors, specific receptors which are present on the bacteria, and the T phages will be attached with the bacterial cell wall with the help of these receptors. After the attachment, it will be the penetration. Just like here, you can see that how the virus will be penetrated inside the bacterial cell. Here we can see, just this is the structure, the basic structure of the T phage. Here is the nucleic acid inside, and then E. coli membrane. This one is the bacterial cell, the E. coli, and these are the tail fibers. So these tail fibers here are the receptors, which may be of any kind of receptors. Maybe it's bacterial flagella, maybe the other receptors, and the tail fibers will be attached with the receptors, and here it will be attached with the receptors, and then it will be just the DNA, it will be uncoated, and the DNA which is present here, it will be enter the inside. Here is the capsid will stay outside, and the DNA or RNA of the virus will be inside, and then it will be use the host machinery. And if this is the case of the integration, if the DNA or RNA of the virus, the DNA of the virus is integrated in the host genome, then it will be called integration. We will see in detail, and in this way the viral cell will be penetrated, viral nucleic acid will be penetrated inside the bacteria host. Just like we take the example of the E. coli. Here once again the structure of the T phages in detail, just like you see the helical structure. Here the DNA is lying inside, here the DNA, it is the inside, then the tail tubes, here long tail fibers are here which are going to attach with the then here is the base plate, and lysosomal complex is lying inside, and the protein needles. So this is just the structure of the T phages. After the attachment and the penetration of the viral nucleic acid inside the E. coli, then E. coli genome has to be using the host machine. E. coli genome will be used as the replication part, and the virus will use its genetic machinery and to biosynthesize itself. Here are the bacteriophages. We will biosynthesize the bacterial ribosomes, will be going to translate the viral proteins, and the proteins will be modify the bacterial RNA polymerase. The same proteins will be used to produce the new virons in the form of the bacteriophages. After the release of after the production of lot number of the nucleic acid of the phages, now the phages need to be accumulated, need to become together and assembled in the form of the T phages, T4. The helper proteins are required to make them together, and in the form of there will be a tail, there will be the head, there will be the base plates. First of all, the base plates will be assembled first with the help of the helper proteins, then the tail will be built afterwards, and the heads are constructed separately and then they become together. This whole process will take about 15 minutes to assemble the viral particles. After the assembly or the release of the virus from the E. coli, there will be the tail phages and there will be the endolysine will be used, and then extrusion, the enveloped viruses, and with the form of the budding and the secretion, the virus will be secreted outside the E. coli cell.